September 16th, 1992. A man in a Manhattan office, in a bathrobe, made $1 billion before lunch. Not a bank, not a government. One man, one bet, one morning. And the country he broke was Britain. George Soros didn't start rich. He started running. Born in Budapest in 1930, he survived the Nazi occupation of Hungary as a teenager. Watching his father forge documents, bribe officials, and create false identities just to keep their family alive. It didn't break him. It taught him one thing. The world has rules, and the people who see when those rules stop working, win. He arrived in London after the war with nothing, worked as a waiter, studied economics, built a hedge fund, and spent decades developing a single devastating idea. Markets aren't rational. They're crowds, and crowds can be wrong, profitably wrong. Europe, 1990. Britain made a decision that looked smart on paper and was catastrophic in practice. It joined the European exchange rate mechanism, locking the pound to the German Deutschmark at a fixed rate. The government called it the cornerstone of economic policy. Soros called it a trap. Germany needed high interest rates to control inflation. Britain needed low rates to survive a recession. But inside the ERM, Britain couldn't lower rates without breaking the currency peg. It was handcuffed to a currency pulling in the opposite direction. The pound was going down, not if, when. So Soros borrowed 10 billion pounds, converted them into Deutschmarks, and waited. September 16th, 1992. The British government fought back. The Bank of England spent billions buying pounds to defend the rate. The Chancellor raised interest rates from 10% to 12%, then to 15% in a single day, in the middle of a recession. The market didn't blink, because everyone knew 15% rates would destroy the British economy. The government knew it. The traders knew it. The only question was how long the pretense would hold. By 7 p.m., it was over. Britain suspended ERM membership. The pound crashed 15% overnight. Soros bought his pounds back cheaply, repaid the loans, and pocketed the difference. $1 billion before lunch. The British government was humiliated. The Conservative Party never recovered. They lost the next election in a landslide. Soros became the most famous speculator in history, the man who broke the Bank of England. Ironically, within 2 years, the British economy was booming. Freed from the ERM straitjacket, it could finally set its own rates. Some economists quietly concluded Soros had forced a correction the government was too scared to make itself. The people who lost money that day would probably disagree. He didn't break Britain. Britain was already broken. He just sent the bill.